Namaste everybody, Pranam to all of you. Welcome to TimesHealth Plus and our weekly edition and session of Pranayama and meditation. My name is Vinay. I'll be your guide and your friend and your fellow travel on this session. It's a wonderful thing. This is our third session in this series and we have learned a lot. So it's a wonderful thing just to understand how pranayama and meditation play a big role in our mental and physical wellness. So what we're going to do, again, start the class with certain bit of conditioning. As I said, all it takes is a simple mat, sit comfortably, and an intention to understand ourselves. Namaste, everybody. Aye. So those who are sitting on the floor, take any meditative posture of your choice. If you are familiar with Sukhasana, just a cross-legged position, or you can sit in Vajrasana as well. Keep the back straight. Now to straighten the back, lift your shoulders, gently roll them back. Bring your elbows comfortably close to your body. If you're sitting on the chair or the couch, same applies. Palms resting on your thighs, on or behind your knees. Palms can be either facing downward or upward. The choice remains yours. Keep your chin parallel to the ground, which means it should neither be too up nor be too down. Slightly tuck it back so that your head, neck and spine fall in one straight line. Breathe gently, keep your body steady and still. Try not to be stiff or slack. Be gentle, back straight, take a nice gentle breath in. While exhaling, allow your eyelids to fall, allow your eyes to close themselves. What we are doing right now is called conditioning, preparing our body and mind for the session. Conditioning is an important aspect of not just any yoga session or a yoga practice, but any task you are about to undertake throughout the day. Take a few breaths, take a few minutes to condition yourself. The task at hand becomes more effective and efficient. Be gentle, be steady and still. Try not to be stiff or slack. Between stiffness and slackness, there is a beautiful space called as steadiness. Try to attain, maintain and experience it. Don't be too rigid either. If you want to move, scratch, make some adjustments to become comfortable, please feel free to do so. Once you believe you are comfortable, then try not to move. Just be gentle with your body. Remember, there is a big difference between being still and doing nothing. I repeat, there is a big difference between being still, trying to be still, and do nothing. It takes conviction, it takes a lot of courage, strength, willpower, patience, discipline, and faith to be still. Every second that you resist the temptation to move, these are the virtues that you are developing within yourself. Conviction, courage, strength, discipline, willpower, patience, faith. In stillness, there is quietness. In quietness, there is clarity. In clarity, there is knowledge. In knowledge, there is wisdom. And in wisdom, there is virtue. I repeat, in stillness, there is quietness. In quietness, there is clarity. In clarity, there is knowledge. Knowledge, there is wisdom. And in wisdom lies virtue. Breathe gently. As the body becomes steady and still, remember, you are here and now. Yoga and yoga practices happen here and now, not where you were or wish to be. And a gentle way to be here and now is simply bring your attention to your breath. Simply bring your attention to your breath. Observe this miracle called breathing. Observe and acknowledge this blessing, this magical phenomena, this miracle called breathing. Every inhalation is an opportunity to become a better person, take a wise decision, inch closer to your goal. Every exhalation is gratitude. Observe the gentleness of your inhalation. Observe the gentle, quiet calmness of your exhalation. This prana that is going in and out of us in the form of breath is the cosmic divine energy that connects us all. This prana is the source of our ayush, arogya and anand, which means our breath is the source of our life, our health, our strength and our happiness. Just by sitting straight with your spine erect and observing your breath for a few minutes in the day does a lot of good for your body and your mind, your emotion and your energy as well. Thought for the day: if you control your breath, no one and nothing in this world can control you. I repeat, if you control and regulate your breath, nothing and no one in this world can control you. With that thought, we can gently put our palms together in Namaste Mudra, Pranam Mudra, Anjali Mudra. We will chant Om and a mantra and a prayer for everybody's well-being. There is no compulsion to chant any of these. You can merely observe the vibrations. Inhale, exhale. Take a nice gentle breath in. Inhale. Om. You can repeat after me. हमें अपने मन को हमेशा संतुलित रखना है, इसी में ही हमारा आत्मविकास समाया है. What this means, and you can repeat this if you wish, this means my self-development is possible only if I maintain a balanced state of mind, all the time. Breathe gently. We'll chant Om and a mantra for everybody's well-being, including us, our family, our colleagues and everyone. Inhale, exhale. Take a nice gentle breath in. Inhale. Om. You can repeat after me. Sarve bhavantu sukhinaha. Sarve bhavantu sukhinaha. Sarve santu niramaya. Sarve santu niramaya. Sarve bhadrani paschantu. Sarve bhadrani paschantu. Ma kaschid dukha bhag bhavet. Ma kaschid dukha bhag bhavet. All together. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Tat Sat. What this means is, Om, may all of us be happy, healthy and prosperous. May none of us be troubled by any illness. May all of us experience that which is auspicious and divine. May none of us be overwhelmed by any misery or suffering. Om, peace, peace and peace, peace with self, peace with others and peace with the universe. Take a nice gentle breath in, exhaling, bow down towards your sankalpa and sadhana, your dedication and willingness to show up on the mat today for this session to learn, participate and experience this wonderful discipline called yoga. Gently come up, gently rub your palms. Make a cup of those palms, cup your lovely eyes, open your eyes in the cup of the palms, blink a few times and with a lovely smile on this beautiful Wednesday morning, gently release your posture. Namaste everybody, pranam to all of you. Very good morning and good morning, good afternoon, good evening to anybody who's joining from any part of the world. Session 3 on our journey on pranayama and meditation. We have learned, let's do a bit of a revision of what we have learned. We have understood the importance of breath, right? Equal breathing. That was the first session that we had done, and of course in the last class we did Bhramari Pranayama, we did Anulom Vilom, we also did Kapal Bhati, increasing the energy in our body. But let us just do a bit of a revision and then we will go to understanding the connection of breath that plays on our emotions. Something like that. So first and foremost, very simple pranayam, which is called Yogendra Pranayam number 1, which is equalizing your breath. We had a good conversation on this one, saying that how we are not aware whether we inhale more or exhale more. Your breath is the bridge between your body and your mind. Between the body and the mind is this wonderful thing called as your prana. You want a healthy body? Breathe well. You want a healthy mind? Breathe well. Quiet, calm, collected, concentrated mind, breathe well. And that's when posture comes into being. Therefore, you have to keep your spine erect so that you will be able to breathe well. And we will tell you the importance of the breath, not only for the body but also for the mind. Okay. The first thing that we will practice is a couple of 10 to 15 rounds of equal breathing. Then we will do Anulom Vilom and the Bhramari Pranayam also, which we had practiced last time. Chaliye. So again, take a comfortable posture, keep your back straight. Any comfortable posture. Okay, inhale, exhale, nothing. What we are doing is just becoming aware of the breath, and we are going to inhale equal count and exhale equal count. That's all. Keep the back straight, breathe normally. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Here we go. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 1, 2, 3. 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 Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 1, 2, and 3. Gently. We had discussed this. People usually say, I feel relaxed. Some people say, I feel sleepy. Now, feeling relaxed and sleepy are two separate things. All right. So, feeling relaxed is rejuvenated also. But if you're feeling sleepy, that means your body and mind need some rest. So that is an entirely separate conversation that we will have in the coming days. How rest is very, very important for the good health of your body and your mind. Okay. What we did right now was equal breathing. If three is a common count and everybody can do 3 count inhalation and 3 count exhalation. If 3 is less for you, you may do 4:4. And 3 is more for you, do 2:2. All you do is balance and equalize your breathing. All right. In the coming last class, I remember we also learned abdominal breathing, how your abdomen should come out when you breathe, and make it a habit, because over a period of time we have taken the abdomen in, because of which we don't take enough air, and because we don't take enough air, all the things start to go sideways, because we don't take in more air, which means less oxygen. Less oxygen means poor blood means poor organs means poor systems means poor functions, and poor functions means poor us. All right. So equal breathing is important. All right. Now let us practice Kapal Bhati. Kapal Bhati, as we know, is actually a kriya where we use air to clear the frontal sinuses. Of course, it's like a kriya that is done in the morning, but just few rounds we will do, 2 rounds of 10 each. So what we do for those who are starting and joining for the first time, sit comfortably and inhale, exhale normally, and at your own time and pace, start with a forceful exhalation through your nose like this, and then immediately inhale actively, and then again exhale, again inhale actively, and is what we continue. That's it. Don't focus on your abdomen, keep the body straight, focus on your epiglottis over here, and focus on the nose. That's it. Just a practice session for us. Breathe normally, inhale, exhale. Just 10 cycles we will do, and we will stop. Inhale, exhale, back straight, and at your own time and pace, start with a forceful exhalation through your nose. Immediately inhale, that's it. Gently stop, relax, breathe normally. Inhale and exhale. This improves your blood circulation and gives you a certain kind of giddy feeling, almost energized. Breathe normally. All right, we'll do one more round. That's again 10 cycles, just to understand and practice it. Inhale, exhale, breathe normally. Inhale, exhale. All right, at your own time and pace, start with a forceful exhalation through your nose. Immediately inhale. Gently release, relax. Breathe normally. This is called Kapal, that is your entire face. Bhati means to polish it. An excellent kriya to be done early in the morning to cleanse the frontal sinuses. This improves your airways and makes you breathe well. Okay. As we said, what we discussed this in the first class, if you remember. When you take any stress or you become anxious, your breath goes for a toss. Your breathing becomes very shallow, and we are breathing shallow for most of our time. Very rarely do we focus on our breathing and breathe gently and slowly and effectively. So what happens is, when you breathe shallow, you don't take in much air. When you don't take in much air, you're not taking in oxygen, and your carbon dioxide is not coming out. So stale air is circulating in the body. Now what happens because of that is everything, your entire systems go for a toss. First and foremost, your digestion goes for a toss. Digestion goes for a toss. Whatever you eat is not assimilated, not digested well. Body will either store it or throw it away. It doesn't matter what you have eaten. And just everything just goes sideways when your digestive system goes for a toss. Same is for the rest as well. You take in more air, your blood circulation becomes well, your heart rate slows down, blood pressure becomes well. All these things are very, very elemental for your physical and mental health. I'll tell you a very simple thing. Please understand, this is a bit of a yogic this thing. I'll break it down first. See, what happens is your thoughts. Your thoughts affect your emotions. However you think, so you feel. Your thoughts affect your emotions. Are you with me? As your thoughts, so are your emotions. Now what happens is your emotions affect your energy. The way you feel, the way your body reacts to it, your prana, your energy reacts to it. Your energy affects your action, isn't it? And your action then affects your circumstances. So your thoughts affect your emotions affect your energy affects your action affects your circumstances or situations. Now this is not a straight line that so you have to change your thoughts all the time. It's a circle. So you can change various parameters. So if your thoughts are not good, you can change your surroundings. You must have seen in many times when you're not feeling well, our elders say go for a walk, go into the garden, go to the beach, that's it. Just change the surrounding. If you're not feeling energetic, you should move your body. To get energy. Not drain energy. That's the difference between yogic asanas and any other form of exercise, the anabolic and catabolic metabolism. My point here is you can do a lot if you understand this particular connection. Your body affects your mind affects your body, and in between is this beautiful thing called as breath that can affect both body and mind, the Pranayama kosha, as it is called. If just an idea, think about it. In yogic parlance, they say we have layers. The outer layer is called the Annamaya kosha. The outer layer is called the Annamaya kosha. The inner layer, the energy body, is called the Pranamaya kosha. And there is another emotional body inside, which is called the Manomaya kosha. Inside that there is a intelligence sheath covering, which is called the Vijnanamaya kosha, and inside that there is Anandamaya kosha. It's the spiritual core of our being. So the outside layers, which is the body, the breath and the emotions, they are closely connected to each other, and knowledge makes us understand, and then we can really regulate them well. All right, chalo. So far so good. And what we will do now is do Bhramari. Bhramari, you remember the humming bee pranayam that we had learned, which is excellent pranayam to calm your nerves down. What we do, we'll just do about 4 to 5 rounds of Bhramari. For those who are joining in for the first time, how we do it is sit comfortably, take a nice gentle breath in, and then purse your lips, keep your jaws relaxed, and just make the humming bee sound. That's all. All right. Let's do this practice, and then we'll go to a beautiful meditative technique to understand and let go of our unwanted, restricting emotion. Chalo. Back straight, everybody. Breathe normally. Inhale, exhale. Now, take a nice gentle breath in. Inhale. Do it as long as you can. There is no compulsion, no competition over here. Once again, take a deep breath in. Inhale. Once again, take a deep breath in. Inhale. One more time. Take a deep breath in. Inhale. One last time. Take a deep breath in. Inhale. Excellent. Gently come back and breathe normally. Okay, everybody? Come. Okay. These are few techniques that we had been mentioning from the last 2 weeks that you should practice regularly. These are excellent practices that can be done usually throughout the day before your meals. Okay. Now, of course, there is Anulom Vilom that we learned, alternate nostril breathing. We'll keep that practice for the next time. Today, we are going to learn, as I said, the relationship between your mind and your emotions and your breath as well, and how our emotions then affect our breath and our breath then affects our body. To understand meditation, meditation is all about the mind, the movement of the mind, the patterns of the mind, and just to understand the patterns and then reflect upon, just stay back and understand. There is a wonderful technique that we are going to do now. What I suggest that we do the technique first. And of course, to do the technique itself is called reflection. So what we do, we give our mind something to do. Otherwise, our mind is usually running around, finding its own entertainment. And if you don't train the mind, it seldom does what we want it to do. An untrained mind, Bhagavad Gita says, a trained mind is your best friend, an untrained mind is your worst enemy. And we have to uplift ourselves with the help of our own mind, and do not degrade or do not put ourselves down like that. So what we are going to do is just do the technique. Now this technique is called reflection. We are going to sit comfortably and we are going to remember. We are going to use memory as a tool. Okay, in the coming classes we are going to use many. Our mind requires something to focus upon, right? For most of the basic technique of meditation is observing the breath, isn't it? Like we usually do, because it's always there with us. It's rhythmic, it's beautiful, it means so much, so it becomes easy. And so you have to give your mind something to do. The clutter of the mind, you just have to make it simpler, and you have to give it something, a pattern, so that it can follow. And what could be the best than a simple pattern of memory? So what we are going to do, observe and listen to these instructions carefully. We are going to sit quietly, and when I say start, I'm going to guide you through remembering your yesterday. All right, remembering your yesterday from the time you woke up till you went to bed. Okay, from just observe the events of the day in a chronological manner, from morning to afternoon to evening to night till you went to bed, and close your eyes. That's exactly what we are going to do. It's a simple, beautiful technique. For first timers it can be a little challenging because our mind will resist anything. Our mind usually resists what it doesn't want to do, but we have to train the mind to do that. Remember one thing, we are going to understand a lot about our thoughts, our emotions, and insights into so many things by this technique. All right, no matter what has happened yesterday, favorable or unfavorable, all we are going to do is see it from a distance as if we are watching a silent movie, and then move on. All right, not stop at any particular event. Just see, remember the main aspects and events, and then just move to the next thing. Breeze through the day. That's it. Okay, everybody? Chalo. So I suggest you take a comfortable posture, everybody, and I will guide you through this meditation, and then I will tell you the benefits of this technique. So just keep your back straight, everybody. Be comfortable. Have some water if you want before you start. It's been a while, so have some water, sit comfortably. All right, once you become comfortable, keep your back straight, shoulders square, chin parallel. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, again, exhaling, close your eyes if you're comfortable. If you're not, keep them open. Keep your gaze soft and gentle. Bring your attention to your breath and just observe your breathing. Listen to the instructions and my guidance through the practice. Breathe gently. All right. We are going to indulge into a technique called as reflection. When I say start, we are going to start by remembering what happened yesterday from the time we woke up in our bed, and all the things that happened in a chronological manner, one after the other, without stopping, without judging, without analyzing, and just moving on from morning to afternoon to evening and to night. Observe all the events. Don't stop. Don't judge. Don't let your mind wander away. If it does, gently bring it back. I hope my voice will be the anchor for you to come back. Now let's practice and see what this technique has in store for us. Sit straight, breathe normally, inhale, exhale, and start. As you open your eyes in your bed yesterday, Tuesday, as you opened your eyes, take your time. Don't be too rigid with your mind. It will come. In the beginning, it may seem like a task. Remember, this is not a test of your memory. Just yesterday, as you woke up in your bed, all the things that happened, slowly and gently, stay with the mind. It will all come. Once the ball starts rolling, it becomes easy. Yesterday, as you opened your eyes in your bed, all the things that happened, as the day unfolded, the things that you did, just observe it as if you are watching a silent movie. All the things that happen in a gentle pace, not too fast, not too slow. Stay with the practice. If your mind starts to wander, bring it back. Stay with the practice. Stay with the morning. Stay with the events of the morning. Stay with the feelings, stay with the emotions. Just see them and move to the next. From morning, gently, as the days and the hours passed, slowly, mid-morning, all the things that happened, all the conversations you had, just observe them from a distance and then move to the next. Observe the event and move to the next. Slowly, as the morning unfolded, from morning we closer to the afternoon. Slowly and gradually we understand the pace of this technique. All the things that happened, all the people you met, all the conversations you had, just observe them as a witness. Whether they were favorable, enjoyable, not so favorable, just observe them without stopping, without judging, and move to the next event through the day. From morning to afternoon, the time as per your schedule, however it was. The breakfast in the morning, the lunch in the afternoon, the conversations. As the day unfolded, just observe it as much as you can remember. As much as you can remember. From afternoon, slowly pace it out. There is a lot to learn in this technique, so just stay with the technique. If the mind is resisting, request it to do this. If the mind is wandering away, gently bring it back to the day. Yesterday, Tuesday, as the day unfolded, from morning to afternoon, from afternoon slowly into early evening, wherever you were, whatever event you experienced, whatever emotion you experienced, whatever conversations you had, just observe them from early evening to evening, yesterday, Tuesday. Some of us may remember some things in more detail, that's okay. Don't get caught up into the event too much. Our mind can get distracted. Just see the event and go to the next. From evening to early night, things that you experienced, things that you indulged in, things that you experienced as the day unfolded slowly and gently, from morning to afternoon, afternoon to evening, evening to night. And as you concluded the day, going into your rest and retired for the day and switched off the light. For those who have finished, can gently rub their palms, cup their eyes, open their eyes in the cup of the palms, blink a few times and gently release. For those who are continuing and want to continue, do so. There is no hurry here. It's a very individual practice, and it takes anywhere between 8 to 12 minutes on an average to do that. For those who have finished, just in your talk, in your chat box, can you tell me whether it was easy or was it challenging? Or how many of you have done this technique before? I will tell you the importance of this technique. It may seem very simple but can get very, very challenging, because we don't remember things easily. And why we don't remember is because we are never in the moment, we are never in the present, we are always elsewhere, thinking something else. We have trained our mind to never be here. Thank you so much, Shaivaji, for sharing that. Yes, thank you so much, Prekshadi. That's really, really honest. I really appreciate that, because the mind does wander and we need to. Shri Vidyaji says, couldn't remember. That's okay, Shri Vidyaji. And as I said, it's the simplest of the technique, but I believe at the Institute, it's one of the most profound techniques that can change so much within us. Now, most of the time, why don't we remember it? And because we remember those important things. We remember breakfast, we remember lunch, maybe. Sometimes we don't even remember that. Did I have lunch? Did I have breakfast? What did I have? Because we are so distracted, no? We are always on the phone, watching television, having conversations. That's the way we have conditioned our mind. And that's why there is no quietness, there is no clarity, and therefore our mind is always in a state of flux. And how you train yourself, like by observing the mind. Okay. Yes, Shailendra sir says it was easy for me. I said yes, it would be very nice. Some of us do have a certain amount of concentration and memory to remember that. Yes, thank you so much, Yoga Dhyan Centerji. I'll tell you, this technique is called reflection. Very simple. And you have to reflect upon what came up. Was it the challenge to control the mind? Now, in the coming days, I will give you an example. One lady had said, sir, I did not like this technique at all. Malosha Falcoji says it's very difficult to remember. Today I was able to remember whatever happened throughout the yesterday in a proper. Thank you so much for sharing that, ma'am. Again, that also is very unique, because some days our energies are aligned and we can able to do this. Some days our energies are not aligned, and the most simplest of the techniques can become challenging as well. Thank you so much, Chaitranka ji. Again, why to do this technique and what does it do to us? What does it do is because we give our mind something to do. It's a simple this thing of giving it memory. And just yesterday, this technique is called reflection. At the institute we say do this technique every night before you go to bed. So that will be one of your tasks today, that do this technique for 1 week before you go to bed. And don't do it lying down. Another advantage and the side advantage is that you will fall asleep, but of course not. See it, do it while sitting up. Reflect upon today if you're doing it in the night. If you're doing it in the morning, reflect upon your yesterday. Just simple. What were we doing? From the time we woke up till you went to bed. Simple. Seeing all the events of the day in a chronological manner, without stopping, without judging, without analyzing. Isn't it? Simple. Repeatedly. Now the list of advantages or list of benefits. What is it? First, tactical, tangible benefits. Your memory improves. Your memory becomes sharper by doing this, right? Secondly, Charuji says it was challenging. No problem, Charuji. It happens to most of us. First advantage, memory. Second, as somebody said, my mind was wandering. But because of my voice, maybe I was able to bring you back to the technique. Isn't it? So what do you say? Oh, no. I have to come back and do this job. I have to come back and do this technique. I have to come back and finish this. That is improving your concentration. That is you telling your mind, no, this is important. We have to do this. Pay attention here. Are you understanding? Simple. See, when you do this over and over again, your mind becomes trained to listen and take orders from you. All right? One, memory. Second, concentration. Third benefit is now, you don't do things mindfully because you have to do reflection in the night. Are you with me? You don't do things, okay, I'm going to do this mindfully. Now I have to remember this because I have to do reflection in the night. No. Because you do reflection every day, you become mindful the next day. Are you understand? It's the advantage that happens next day. Because you do reflection regularly, you become mindful the next day. Your mind is ever present. Right? I have known as my participants who say reflection as the technique has changed our lives, and I'll tell you how. So you become more mindful about whatever you're doing. And what does being mindful mean? Being mindful means being in the moment, being in the present. So your mind becomes more steady. Your mind becomes more steady. It is not wandering here and there. Our mind is usually in two places. Where is it? Either in the past or in the future. Either in the memory or in imagination. All right? Either in an experience or in an expectation. Right? But what are we? We are right here. Yes, we will do that, Maheshji. So, first advantage, memory. Second advantage, concentration. Third advantage, mindfulness. Fourth advantage, steadiness of the mind. From here, it becomes even more interesting. Now, what happens? Do we ask... what was the instruction given? Don't stop, don't judge, don't analyze. Okay, just see the event and move to the next one. See the event, observe it and move to the next one. So what happens because of this? We develop what in yoga we call a sakshi bhav. A sakshi bhav, which is a witness-like attitude. A witness-like attitude. Do we ask our friends for advice? We ask, right? Our friends outside the circle, outside, we ask our relatives for advice, right? Why do we do that? Because they see things from a different perspective, from a wider perspective, and from a conducive or an objective perspective. How do we do that? Because they are away from the problem. We are in the thick of it. Take your palm, everybody. Take your palm and touch it to your nose. Touch it to your nose and look at the palm. Can you see it clearly? Can you see the palm? Not at all, right? And how to see the palm? What do we have to do? Take the palm slightly away. This is objectivity. You have to step away from the situation to see it holistically. And that is what we did with our yesterday. All right? And the more you practice that, you become more objective in your everyday life. You become more objective. So whatever event is happening, you see it from a distance, from a slight distance. And you understand everything. The things people are saying, the emotions that are brimming up, and you are able to take an objective. Yes, absolutely. So this is what it does. Okay, this is the fifth advantage, isn't it? Now the sixth advantage. Again, what does it do to us? See, now, I mean, I wish I had more time today to elaborate it much. But if you see yesterday, you realize that how you felt in the morning. Suppose if you're feeling much nicer in the morning, were you feeling nicer in the afternoon also? No, it may not have been the case. You may have got some news, or you may have had a conversation with somebody and your mood could have gone down. But that mood, was it still there in the evening? Then you meet somebody, your mood then elevates, you feel nicer. By the evening, you are all settled. My point is, what reflection does to us is makes us understand that everything is moving. How you feel in the morning is not how you feel in the afternoon. How you feel in the afternoon is not how you feel in the evening. How you feel in the evening is not how you feel at night. In a day, everything goes ups and down. And what does this tell us? It, in yoga parlance, it introduces us to a concept of anitya bhavana. Anitya bhavana, which means the idea of impermanence. Nothing is permanent. Nothing is permanent. Now, we want everything to be permanent, right? No. But we understand that it is not. Our feeling, our body is changing. Every breath we take in, we are, so much is happening. Every exhalation, 2 to the power of 10 microorganisms are going. And we are moving in time. And that's why, it is very precious. It becomes very, very interesting. And because of this anitya bhavana, on the top, what happens is vairagya. Vairagya means slight detachment from everything. Slight detachment. Now, detachment is not a bad word where we say, I have to be detached from everything. No. Detachment, as Bhagavad Gita says, detachment does not mean that you own nothing. It means nothing should own you. It could be anything, your body, your emotions, things and all that. So you realize that everything is temporary and everything changes. Every moment to moment, everything is changing. Like they say in Zen philosophy, you cannot step in the same river twice. So this is what reflection does. A regular practice of reflection, memory, concentration, mindfulness, steadiness of the mind, your sakshi bhav, objectivity, anitya bhavna, idea of impermanence, and finally vairagya dawns. 7 advantages and much more, in fact. So practice this every day and feel it for yourself. How you take a distance from, reflect upon the emotions that you felt, reflect upon the change in the emotions that you feel. So this is the technique of reflection. Along with your breathing techniques, you can practice this every day. And we could have a big conversation on this one. The last 10 minutes, I'm going to throw it up for question answers if you have any. What was the name of the technique, sir? It's okay, Charuji. The technique is called reflection. Our founder used to say, start your day with conditioning and end your day with reflection. Simple technique. In the beginning, as somebody says, it's kind of challenging, but the more practice you do, the more smoother it becomes. Similar to, thank you so much, Chitranka ji. No, reflection is not journaling. Yes, I do understand the term is very similar, but journaling is actually analyzing. Reflection, it is called reflection, but here we don't stop, we don't judge, we don't analyze. We see the event and move. We see the event and move, see the event and move. So there is a difference between so-called the reflection and journaling. Journaling is where we try and analyze and understand and what could be done and what couldn't have been done. That's a separate thing altogether. Okay, here just 10 minutes, 8 to 12 minutes, as I said, somewhere in between. Observe the day and move on. Observe the day and move on. What is conditioning? Chitranka ji, what we do in the beginning, quieten down, prepare our body and mind for the day, for the thing. Just quietening down, just preparing yourself. So our founder's word, they said, prepare your mind and body for the day. So this is my day, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to, be true to myself, and I'm going to try to be a nice person. So just condition yourself to become quiet. I could understand a large part, but not. It's okay, Umaji. Thank you so much for sharing that. It's good that we tried. It's the first time, right? We jump, Umaji. We jump from morning to afternoon, and again evening. When you're gone in the evening, you realize, oh my God, I did this in the morning. So you come back. That's okay. That's very normal. That's very normal. The more you do it, the more you will be streamlined. The more you will remember things smoothly. Absolutely, Shaivaji, that's exactly what happened. Leads to Vairagya. Leads to Vairagya. People say, how to practice Vairagya? I said, practice reflection, it will all come to you. A slight amount of detachment goes a long way. Goes a long way. So that then you are able to detach yourself from any event and any emotion things that comes up, and you release that. When you realize that it is not permanent, you are able to release it and not latch on to it. In yoga, we know attachment is kind of a very, very interesting thing, but that leads to a lot of pain. Attachment leads to anger, anger leads to fear. So these are the kleshas that we can converse about in the coming class. On the lighter side, mornings are full of rush. How can you do? Thank you, Charuji, for sharing that. Charuji, as I said in the last class, if you believe, yoga does not make your life better, it makes you better at life. So just find time. About 2 minutes, believe me, 2 minutes for yourself, and you can always condition yourself. You get up in the morning, ma'am, we say yoga is not done only on the mat. We will as housewives and people who are professionals, they say there's no time. So no, yoga happens when your eyes open. Open your eyes, you start doing your meditation, pranayama, asanas, you start doing your kriyas on the bed. Always there. Just takes a few minutes, Charuji. You can always find time. You, me, our Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, Mother Teresa, Nelson Mandela, Elon Musk, Steve Jobs, we all have only one thing in common, and that is 24 hours, isn't it? So we are all same there. That's okay, Sonali ji. That's really nice. Thank you for sharing. But that's what happens, Sonali ji. When we start doing reflection, our memory also becomes sharper. All right. Yes, anyone else, if there is any other question? If not, then we can call the session to its end. In the coming class, we will learn wonderful pranayamas to increase our energies. In the meantime, do practice reflection, share your learnings on TimesHealth Plus Insta page. There is a lot. The more you start doing it, the more experiences you will have. Come to the session in the next class, maybe with we could have a separate longer question answer session where I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. Speaking of which, I believe Mahesh sir was asked, yes, there he is again. Vajrasana, very quickly because I have time. Vajrasana, if you can, you sit in kneeling down position like this. You join your toes, drop your heels on either side and gently sit in the cavity made by the heels. This is how it looks. If you have any knee issues, ankle issues, be mindful. If you can sit on the couch, otherwise keep some cushioning under your knees and ankles. This is quite an interesting part. Most of us, because we don't practice it, it may hurt. An excellent asana for meditation, excellent asana for your digestive issues. If you only asana that can be done after you had your meals, by the way. So this is it. I have heard of meditation daily, Agnihotra done. Oh yes, Shailendraji, that's a wonderful practice. If you do that, that's really something. Thank you so much, Samina ji, for being a part of the session. Thank you so much. How much time we should practice? Mahesh ji, Vajrasana, as much as you can. Reflection will take about 8 to 12 minutes. Again, the more you practice, the smoother it will become. Any conditioning video is there, Charuji, not as much. If you want, we can next class, we'll again do it. The idea, don't videos, just come and practice as much as you can. It will be nicer. I am doing this. How nice. Oh, that's really good, Shailendraji. Really. I'm really happy for you. All right. All right. Thank you so much once again, everybody, for joining. Thanks to TimesHealth Plus, and please share your experiences, your videos, and your pictures on. Do this emotional release technique. There is a slide that is coming up, and a regular practice, of course. Take a moment to reflect upon your meditation practice today and write down your. And please share a video or a picture of your practice and your learnings of the practice. Yes. Yes, Maheshji, whatever we did, equal breathing, Anulom Vilom, Bhramari Pranayam, Kapal bhati, there are many more techniques coming your way in the coming days. So be a part of this community and join up in the next class and the other classes as well that which are there. So for your wellness, one day at a time, one practice at a time, moving forward one breath at a time. Thank you so much, everybody. Wishing you all the best for today and for the week to come. Thank you again. God bless.